Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. We have some very wonderful special dogs here today. Again, we're City Dogs and City Kitties, founded in 2011, and we've saved over 12,000 pets. I am a City Dogs adopter myself and very proud to be one. So we have someone all ready to go right now. They're ready for their debut. We have Brent, fostered by Marissa. Brent is a male Labrador Retriever and Boxer mix. He's a little bit over a year old and about 56 pounds from North Carolina. And he's very, very handsome, clearly loves his toys. But Marissa, we would love to hear more about Brent, just how long y'all have been together, a little bit more about his personality and what he likes to do for fun, things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So Brent has been with me for about 2.5 months. He is an absolute sweetheart. He's fully house trained, really well behaved in the home. We've got a little bit of peanut butter in his Kong right now that he is enjoying. He's super well behaved. He gets along really well with other dogs and loves to hang out with them. He's really just been a great foster, really easy to care for, easygoing. He's been an absolute delight for us. He's a sweetheart.
That's so exciting, and you could definitely tell how sweet he is even through the camera.
Mhm.
And what has been your favorite moment together so far?
I think our favorite moment has been just really seeing him, get more comfortable in his surroundings and build his confidence. I think it was maybe 2 weeks after he came home with us, we had taken him to a farmer's market. And he was a little bit shy, a little bit nervous, but we took him a couple times in the future too, and he's really just gotten more and more comfortable around other people, around noises and smells that he doesn't recognize. So he's really just been building his confidence and getting more comfortable being around new environments, new people, which has been really exciting.
That's awesome. So excited to hear that. And what does he like to do during the day? How does he spend his day? An ideal day in the life of Brent.
Yeah, so he loves to be around other dogs. Like I said, he gets along with them really well. So for him, an ideal day would probably involve at least one trip to a little dog park to hopefully see some of his doggy friends. I also work from home, and he's a really great work from home companion. He is very calm, very quiet while I'm working. He typically just takes a nap either on the couch or on the floor, and is really calm and quiet then. He loves to go for little sniff walks around the neighborhood. He's gotten really good at walking on leash, which is nice, so we can take him for some longer walks. And then at the end of the day, he loves to just kind of cuddle up, be with his people, get a lot of pets. He's very affectionate. He definitely likes to show his affection by like licking your face, which is very fun if you're into that. And so he just likes to end his day with some cuddles and affection, which is really nice.
Oh, that's awesome. He looks very happy with his Kong there.
hmm
And then Marissa, just anything else you think we should know about Brent, and then we'll let you go.
Yeah, I would just say that he's been really easygoing. We've had a couple of times where I've been out of town and I've had him with a temporary foster, and they've all reported back that he settled in really quickly. So we think he's really adaptable, really eager to, join whatever kind of situation or family he's with. He's also met a couple of kids, both on and off leash, and he's done really well with them as well. He's been extremely gentle. So we think there's a good potential that he'd be a really good family dog. And again, he loves other dogs, so I think he would probably be open to a family with another pet potentially.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Marissa and Brent. And Brent, can't wait for you to meet your new family. You're so cute. And then, so thank you. If you want to go ahead and turn off your camera, we'll see you guys later. And we will talk to Brooklyn and Allison now. Brooklyn, oh, perfect. Turn on your camera. Okay, Allison, we can only see your beautiful face. Oh, perfect. There's Brooklyn. Oh, so cute. Okay, so Brooklyn
Yeah.
is a male. Oh, sorry.
Hi, everybody. This is Brooklyn.
He's so cute. And just so everyone knows, while he's busy licking his foster mom, he is a male boxer beagle mix. He's also a little bit over a year old and about 42 pounds from West Virginia. So, would love to hear more about his personality and what he's like day to day. He's so handsome.
He is so handsome. This is Brooklyn. He came to DC with his two sisters. He is just an amazingly loving dog. I've had dogs for years and years, and he by far is probably the most lovable. He wants to be part of everything that's going on in the house. There was a pool party at our house this past weekend where we had a bunch of friends over. He had to meet every single one of them. Several of them wanted to adopt him. Um, but he is just likes to play. He loves to be outside. Brooklyn, he loves to be outside in the good weather. He just watches what's going on, watches the birds, loves to run around and play. We have two other dogs in the house, and he's great with them. They're just good buddies, and he will play hard. It's funny. He will go from playing hard to sleeping in seconds. It's amazing. But he will just sleep in the afternoon, and around 5:30, 6 o'clock, he's sort of like, it's time for us to have some time together. And he just wants to cuddle at the end of the evening, and most of the time we'll sleep on the couch while I'm watching TV or doing some reading and just have his head in my lap. Okay.
Oh, that's so sweet. And I know he's clearly very busy right now, but um he's very busy.
We have the other dogs in another room, and he's more interested in what they're doing.
I figured. So he's busy sniffing and playing, which is exactly what he should be doing. But what's one of your favorite things about Brooklyn?
I think how he's very intuitive to what's going on in the house. So my husband on occasion has, had a big sneeze, and he's run right over to make sure that he's okay. Um, he just, he really is very, very into people. And I think that's pretty neat.
That's awesome. He sounds like a wonderful nurse helper.
One of my favorite stories of him was, yeah, one of my favorite stories about him, and I wish I had the photo I could show, but I was saying it when he's decided at the end of the day that I've done enough work and I should take a little time. He stole a package of Post-it notes off of my desk, not obviously realizing what Post-it notes are. And the whole accordion came like tumbling down, and he was like a frozen statue, like, oh no, what did I do? It was great.
That's so
He's
cute.
happy. Yeah.
I love it. And what does he like to do? Well, I think you kind of already talked about this, but just any more about his day to day and what his favorite things to do are.
Really play. He loves to go to daycare. He's always gotten high marks from the daycare folks. And uh, otherwise, because he's here and we have other dogs here, he just loves to play with them. And he sleeps how to play ball yet, but he'll go and get it and then not know what to do with it. So we're working on having him retrieve it back.
That sounds great. No, that star student, very impressive. And then, Allison, is there anything else you want to let everyone know about Brooklyn? Oh, there he is.
He actually, believe it or not, has done a lot of training. He uh,
Great.
he knows quite a few words, commands, and he is a quick learner.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
So, okay.
Well, thank you so much, Brooklyn and Allison. I know, Brooklyn, you have a very busy evening of playing and learning, so we'll let you sign off, but thank you both so much. And if
Thank
you,
you.
bye. And last but certainly not least, we have Suki, who is turning her camera on right now.
Hi.
There they are. Perfect. Oh, so
This
cute.
little Suki.
So Suki is a female Boston Terrier. She is also like her friends on the Zoom, a little bit over a year old, but she is their teeny friend. She's 13 pounds from West Virginia. So, Colleen, if you want to just tell us a little bit more about Suki, how long she's been with you, what her personality's like.
Sure. Yeah. So I've had Suki's been with me for just a little over a week. We're still kind of getting to know each other. She she's actually the most hilarious foster dog I've ever had. First of all, she's so small, but she has a huge personality. So she literally makes me laugh like every, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes when she's awake. Um, I have a resident dog. They get along really well. Um, she, I don't know, April, because you cut out a little bit. She's only 13 pounds, so she's a little girl, but she thinks she's a big girl. She thinks she's a really big dog. So it's kind of hilarious when she meets other dogs. Um, and uh what else can I tell you about her in the week that I've had her? The first couple of days, she's quiet, she's getting used to things, but now I think she thinks she owns the house. She just runs around. She loves going on walks. But she's kind of a slow walker because she has to sniff every single tree or tree box or flower so she's a casual walker. She's not going to be anybody's exercise dog. That's for sure.
That's
Uh,
great. We have big sniffers in our house
yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's a very slow sniff walk. She loves it. Oh, and then something that I think is hilarious because I have lots of dog toys is she likes to take all the toys and put them in her crate with her. And this afternoon, like I had to take out 10 toys because there really wasn't any room for Suki in the crate because she all in the crate. And she's starting to learn how to fetch it. Mostly she just like chases after a toy, makes it squeak for a little bit, and then leaves it and comes back to me. But yeah, I don't know, April, what else can I tell you about her?
No, that's great. And also, sorry if anyone hears any noises. I was just trying to get my shoe away from my little dog. So, but anyway, we're all dog people here. Anyway, what is a day in the life of Suki like? I know you went into it a little bit, but what are her favorite things to do?
Yeah, so one thing is she sleeps in her crate all night long, really without a peep. So we do our last walk around 9 o'clock, and then she goes right in her crate and goes to sleep. And when we get up around 6 o'clock, we go on our first little walk and have breakfast. And then we just kind of hang out for an hour or so, and then we go on a longer walk, but with both dogs. I do the walks with both dogs. And then I am in the process of training for a century bike ride. So I'm actually out of the house for I'd say about 3 hours, midday, from like 10:30 until 2. And she's fine. She's great in her crate. She doesn't bark, she doesn't howl. She's happy when I come back and we go out for a walk. And then we just kind of spend the afternoon hanging out. If I'm sitting, working on my computer at the dining room table, she'll either sit in her crate or might come up and cuddle with me. She does love She loves to play with my dog, who's a bit older, and my dog gets a little irritated after, 15 minutes again, she's not a puppy. She's fully grown at 13 pounds, but she still has, I think, some puppy energy. And so sometimes my dog is just like, go away, go away, go away. So then I put them both in their little separate areas. I have a little pen sort of around where Suki's crate is. I don't know, it's about 4 feet of space for her to run around with, and she'll just hang out there. Yeah, and then we do our dinner and evening walk and start this same thing over the next day. I do have, so I'm lucky enough, I live close to a really cool, very dog-friendly, dog-encouraging brewery. And so over the weekend, I took her down there for an hour, 90 minutes every day. And she was great at interacting with other people. She was amazing with kids. I think she's actually fascinating with kids. And a whole group of them sat down on the floor and played with her for like
Oh.
20 minutes. So she would be a great dog for a family. She's very, very gentle with kids. And she thinks everybody who meets her adores her. That's just
Oh,
walking in the. I'm telling you, she's a big dog in a little dog's body with a really big personality.
I know her. I keep looking at her little face, and she's so
I
cute.
mean, she's got these antenna ears too.
Yes, yes, that's awesome. And then also, how has Suki kind of grown since you've got her? I know it seems like she was came out of her shell pretty quickly.
Came out of her shell really quickly. And she's just a really affectionate dog. A big cuddler. I'm not a big TV or movie watcher, but I'm sure if that's, something people like to Netflix and chill or Hulu and chill or whatever, I'm sure she would be thrilled to just sit on the sofa next to somebody, for hours while they watch TV and hang out. Um, but I mean, because I'm a pretty active person, so
Mm,
we do at least 4 walks a day. Obviously, with the heat, we're not doing very much
yeah,
right now. Um, yeah, no, she's a great companion.
that's
Um,
awesome. She
and
is
not
so gorgeous.
she's really a cutie, I have to say. Like I said, she just makes me laugh. She does have a mind of her own. Um, so I think we're just starting to work on some of the commands and uh she's a little bit of a challenge because she's somewhat food motivated, but not 100% food motivated. So, but I think she's a super smart dog. I think she will learn everything once she's very confident in my affection or whoever's affection.
That's
Great,
awesome.
great.
Oh, so sweet. And anything else you want to share before we let you go?
I mean, what I will, like I said, she's 100% fine in her crate, for like all night and for quite a while during the day. I'm not the type of person that would leave a dog alone all day, so I don't know, for somebody who's out of the house all day, I have no idea what she would be like. And I'm not saying she's reactive to other dogs. I just think she wants them to know that she's there. So,
Definitely.
that could be something that might bother somebody. But like I said, she gets along with my dog and she thinks she's a big dog. So
I love it. Well, thank you both so much. So excited for you to meet your people, Suki, and you're so cute.
yeah,
Oh,
you
oh
too,
my
Brent.
goodness. Okay. I'm about to come over there and get her myself.
Absolutely. Such a
She's so
sweetie.
cute. But thank you so much, Colleen and Suki, and thank you everyone for joining. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chats or reach out to our team. But we're really excited to find these three superstars their forever homes. So I just wanted to thank you all again for joining.
Thank you, April. And thanks anyone who's watching this.